Aloha heads, it's Frank here and it is time for The Frank Show. Now, this video has been requested by some of my viewers, so I thought it was about time. Now, a lot of you out there have been telling me you're worried about multiplayer games, that you're not going to have people to play with, that you're not going to have any fun, that you're never going to find a community, that you're worried there's not enough owners out there. But did you know that we have some cross-play multiplayer games right now, and there's more coming on the way? First up on that list is Werewolves Within from Ubisoft. Now, Werewolves Within is not your standard typical game. It is based on the board game, table game, and it works beautifully. Now, if you have not had a chance to try any kind of social VR games, if you've not tried Werewolves, you can get this thing for nada, and I think you should definitely grab it. Sit around a ring with a handful of people, and you get a specific role. Now, you may be a werewolf, you may be a townsfolk, you may be all something else, and you get to check your book and find it out. But you want to figure out who the werewolf is, and if you are the werewolf, you want to trick people into thinking you're not. It's a lot of fun, and it's goofy to play with other people, and the connection is so real in virtual reality, it's nuts. Now, why I mention it today is because you can play this game with Vive and Rift players anytime you like, so there is a good chance that you will find a match, and this community is a very kind and nice community that you're going to have a great time with. Now, next up on this list, another Ubisoft game, and this one is Star Trek Bridge Crew. Now, very similar to Werewolves Within in that it's a very social-based multiplayer game, but a completely different ballpark. Now, if you like missions, if you like a certain structure to your gameplay, Bridge Crew is the one for you. You don't have to like Star Trek to like this game. I know nothing about Star Trek, not that I don't like it, but I loved this game and I still enjoy jumping in every now and again. And the community is very, very strong and people that are passionate about this one. Now, you pick one of 4 positions and you get to control your own bridge on a Star Trek ship. Now, you can go from planet to planet, you can destroy stuff in space, and it really is fun. You get to fly the ship, you get to command the ship, you get to shoot the lasers at the ship, and like I said before, you can play with Vive and Rift players, so there's always a good chance that you're going to find another game. Now, third game on this list, and I hope that you are seeing a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful similarity between all these, is that Ubisoft again. Now, I love Ubisoft for doing this. I think it's great that they're pushing VR, not only VR, but VR games that have made VR from the ground up, not just some tacked on VR element, and they're making them cross-play so all of us can play together. Now, this last one, and I mentioned it last because I think the community's died out a little bit since launch, but it is a very great game, and that is Eagle Flight. Now, Eagle Flight's fantastic. You get to fly as an eagle, you can soar through hoops, you can do challenges, and my favorite part is the multiplayer where you get to race to a little fish against other birds, you can knock them out of the sky, you can, it really is a lot of fun if you can get a couple of people going and going around and trying to get the fish off and knock the other birds out. It's fun, it's fun. I really like Eagle Flight, and you can play, like I said, with Vive and Rift players. Now, our final game on this list that we have right now is the biggest game, because not only can you play with Vive and Rift players, but you can play this one with standard PC players, and you can play with PS4 players, guaranteeing that you find a game I'm pretty much always. Now, this is Valkyrie, and this game is fantastic. Fly your spaceship through space, dogfighting, shooting stuff down. I mean, this is glorious, and they've upgraded, they've streamlined the game, they've made it a lot more fun and easier for anybody who's a new pilot to just hop right in and play along with it with a bunch of classes, the ships that are unlocked from the start. I mean, anyone can have fun in Valkyrie. I love this game. Beautifully built. CCP Games loves this game. The community loves this game. You will only see more support come from this game, and it will always be free. So definitely check that one out if you are looking for a multiplayer game. It does take a little bit of VR legs to get over that in the cockpit experience, but once you're there, you will not regret it whatsoever. Now, our final game to mention in this list, and it is not available yet, but it will be coming soon, is honestly something that I think will be giant for PlayStation VR. I mean, extremely big for PSVR and its community, and that is Rec Room. Now, Rec Room, if you don't know already, is basically just a recreational room. It looks like a little gym hall with basketball courts and dominoes here and there and ping pong, but on top of all that, there's sword fighting, there's paintball, there's quests that you can go on. You can create groups with your buddies, you can collect things, you can earn trophies, you can deck out your room with stuff, you can draw. I mean, it's nuts the amount of things that you can do in this game and accomplish in this game and have fun in this game. And not only is it going to be free on PlayStation VR, but you're also not going to need a PS Plus account. So you can go to the store, buy a PSVR, buy a PS4, plug it in, not worry about any kind of online play, and you will already be in probably one of the greatest online multiplayer communities that is already well established as a kind, nice, welcoming, and fun community. The first time I jumped in Rec Room, said it was my first time, 30 people just came in through confetti and just said, welcome, man, it's awesome. And I had a great experience, and I cannot wait for it to be on PlayStation VR and for all of us experience together with the Vive and the Rift, because like I said, this is on a cross-play list, and it will be available cross-play as well. Now, that one is coming out at the end of the year. All the rest of those games are available now, and I'm sure we will see more cross-play games in the future, because that is what we need. Now, if you are a game developer, if you know a game developer, if you're thinking about developing games, consider cross-play, at least at this point in time, if it's an option. Even if you got to put a couple extra dollars into it, I promise you, it will be appreciated. You will have a much stronger multiplayer community from the start, and hopefully, because it's all over the place, it will continue to grow. Now, thank you all for coming through. You're beautiful. You're amazing. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please let me know in the comments. If you have not already, hit that thumbs up for your boy Frankie, and why not toss on that little bell so you never miss a video. But on top of all that is that if you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR, and don't mind this ugly mug, friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on. Smooches. Oh, another day and another video.